Good morning, good morning. As you could see, for those who were right there at the start and saw my front yard, it's a glorious sunshiny morning here. Blue skies with a little bit of scattering of cloud. It's lovely to start with. I know we've had some rain overnight. The ground is wet and we've got beautiful dew on that grass. I know because I've already walked across it bare feet to fill up the bird bath. So it's wonderful to be here. We've got the Daily Lenormand card spread reading. Well, it's not quite the Lenormand this morning. I've decided to go into the transparent tarot, mainly because I was getting them out anyway as an end result of last night's very, very short session and inviting people to join for a very nice small fee. And I've got this here. I'm going to put it in here as well, because those who missed out last night can take advantage of this here. And it is a card reading that's just for the special price of $5 while I'm doing the live stream reading, really. And I won't do the reading live. I do it as a recorded and send it to your email type of thing. So that's what I've got there that was from last night, and hence why I've got the tarot cards out. That's a 3-card mini reading, the $5 one. So you can take opportunity for that one. I'm going to be doing them straight after this and get them out. And we'll see what else progresses through the day, because we have the guidance of the cards. I'm Boundy, Psychic Medium, for those who haven't met me and those who are in here for the first time. It is Saturday, the 8th of October, and we're going to just have a quick look at some cards to give us some guidance and clarity. And I do ask you, as you're listening, watching, that you connect with your spiritual guides and your own intuitive senses or psychic senses, and receive what is most relevant for you from what these cards are giving us as a guidance. We all need a little bit more clarity and guidance in our lives, really. It doesn't hurt, does it? And it's a great way to actually explore further information that we might be able to use. Now, you can tell this is the card deck book, guidebook. With the tarot, I still do need to use a bit of a guidebook. It's been so long since I've really done tarot. And it wasn't my starting. It was my starting medium of using the tarot for the tools, but I soon went away from that to explore other things and haven't really gone back to it until I got directed to this set and the Gilded Tarot, actually, by Sarah Marchetti. So that's the cover. And what we have, because it's transparent, on my purple cloth here, they didn't show up. So I had to find a big enough piece of paper to put enough cards on to give a reasonable reading for today. So what we've got, it is, you can see that one, can't you? Or this one might be a bit easier. Yeah, this one might be a bit easier. So what we've got is the 3 columns. The way that I'm going to read these this morning is as a I had it in my mind. I know it. The home space. So this is around, this 2 cards here is going to be the home energies. This in the center is going to be you in your energies, because you are central to your life. It's not in a narcissistic way. It is just that you are central. You are this person experiencing what is happening for you in your life and being witness to everyone else's energies and ways of living. That's how I see it anyway. So there is the you, and here we have the work. So it's sort of like the cross spread that I use weekday, but just taking that central line out of it and expanding, creating a derivation of it. Okay, derivative. Is derivation a word? I don't even know that. That'd be interesting, isn't it? Now, so from that, I'm just going to flip over and see if I'm actually live, because there's usually somebody who is live commenting by now, and at the moment I haven't got that happening. So I'm just trying to see if there is that. that it's working right. Nothing worse than going in and October the 8th, it's saying that oh gosh, things flip around all the time. Yeah, look, it is. So that's fine. That is fine. Good morning, Diane. Lovely to have you here. I was starting to think I was in an empty room. Not that that bothers me. I can talk to a brick wall. So here we go. So with these cards in that form of mini spread, this is the home and this is you and this is the workspace. So what we've actually got to start with is these two in the, I'll just lay that next to it. So what we've got in this, that, there we have it. I'll have to pick it up. This is the Eight of Swords, Five of Swords. You can hardly see the number because it is light against the white background. I hate showing the back of my hand. Sorry, I'm trying to avoid it. So that's the Five of Wands. Sorry, not swords. And this here is the Queen of Wands reversed. Now, because the tarot does have reversals, I am going to read it. And I'm going to read the keywords first, and we can do a bit of a summary on it afterwards. And these are summarized in little keynotes and keywords things here. So in this book, the Five of Wands is power struggles, rivalry, trivial annoyances, disruption, distraction. So for being in the home space with this one here, that's my bookmark. Isn't it gorgeous? I found it many years ago. It's one of those holographic type ones. So with this, as far as the energy around that goes, it's only the one half, remember, but this is what is happening in your home space today. This is the type of energy you're going to have. It is going to be a bit of angst, power struggles, and it feels definitely, it does mention trivial annoyances, disruption. So it doesn't feel like it's big bickies. It's just going to be that is fairly easy to move through. Now, as we're looking at this Queen energy, the Queen of Wands is, and it just takes a little bit to flip. That's why feels a little awkward, because I am holding the book. It's a heavy book. I'll be typing it up, I think, in just a sheet, so I can actually read it one-sided as a sheet. So Queen of Wands reversed is about temper, vain, narcissistic, and that type. That sounds interesting. Vain, narcissistic, and that type of thing happening in there. So be aware of a little bit of aggro through the day today in the home space, but be cruisy with it, because this is only just warnings and guidance, remember. Morning, lovely. Hope you feel better today. Oh, I do. I had a good sleep, so I just obviously really needed that, and not sitting up to be cheerful. I just felt so flat, but I feel really good this morning, so that's great, especially as you look out and you see that beautiful sunshine and what is the potential for your day. So in this respect, what we've got is, even though there feels like there's going to be that's family argument type stuff, the usual, that's what it feels like, is expect some of that bickering and stuff today. But with that Queen of Wands energy, it might build up too, because, and I'm feeling there could be a little bit of a feeling around a dominance there of maybe the mother of the house or something like that. It just feels like there could be that feminine energy really trying to, and probably pull rank, because of the fact that in a home space, there does need to be some form of mini government, of course. And who's that? It's usually the parents, or in a partnership where there's no children. It could just be that the feminine needs to actually be putting in some boundaries and standing ground, and that can sometimes be a little bit on that ego side, ego based, with that expressing in temper, vanity, and lustful sounds almost pretty good. Who knows? So what we do then, and I'm going to do them, I'm just wondering whether I do them as a, yeah, I like that. Yes, aggro. it probably don't be too surprised if it happens. Don't push it into that space just because a card said so, but just, if you're seeing it, calm the waters. You've had a bit of a warning with the cards this morning that maybe this is going to be the energy. And yes, yay. So I'm just wondering whether I do the combinations already as I go, so that what we're getting in the look and feel of this, what I'm sensing with this one, it almost feels like an eye, keeping an eye on things. And it's just, what am I sensing with that? We'll see what that looks like later. Let's have a look at the next pair, because I can't quite really feel into that yet. So the story isn't complete, obviously, in what we've got for today. So the next one that we're going to look at is the 5 again of swords this time, and the pentacles is the queen here as well. So we've got some fairly strong feminine energy today. So the 5 of swords in our, oops, I've just got to move the bookmark. The 5 of swords, it's another one that's a negativity. So it is bringing up that we might not be very happy about through the day today. So it's negativity, bullying, defeatist thinking, mental abuse, loss of clarity, brain fog. So, with all of that that's happening with the 5 of swords, it does feel like, it's hard to think things through fully and that type of thing. So we're going to have a little bit of a struggle with that. We're being made aware of that potential in our energetic fields today. It's almost like, well, last night for me, as far as that give up, but different sense though, because I knew I needed the rest. With this, what we're doing, it's almost like, and what's coming to mind is that picture of the 2 tunnels being dug by 2 miners, and they're coming together to meet in the middle, and they're nearly there. They don't know that they're doing this. They're nearly there, and one of them gives up. It's just at that last minute thinking, oh, I just can't do it. It's useless, blah, blah, blah. It's that defeatist thinking. That's what I'm feeling there, and not quite feeling that you've got all the pieces to the puzzle to do it, and, all the reasons why we can make those excuses to give up. That's what I'm feeling there. But with the Queen of Pentacles energy, what we're going to get with that is that generosity of nurturing. It brings stability and healing. So if we're feeling not quite right with it today and wanting to give up, and I think it's what I'm getting is the yell out for help if you need to, and don't be frightened to ask for help instead of just give up. I feel that that's where this beautiful feminine energy of the Queen of Pentacles is, just ready and able and there to help us through just that bit of a hump that's bringing that negative feeling, and really, connect with, yes, it's okay to feel that way, and ask for help. That's what I'm getting for that. And this is our self, remember, in this. The other thing with these tarot cards is those jolly slippery, because they need to be to blend in. Oh, I like that. That really is. You can see that there is that the Queen's energy is above what we're feeling. So we're bringing our own feminine into action and really nurturing ourselves and supporting and holding up that is the abundance and productivity, because the Pentacles is the symbolism of coins, abundance, money as well, but it's all things abundance, so that we're going to be able to lift ourselves up, and that merging is going to really be the center of what our day is today, is what I'm feeling with that one. What we've got here in our workspace is it's the wands again. As you can see, these ones are actually on fire. So it's 8 of wands, and we have the 4 arcana, which is the first one of the majors that we've got there. So, oh, good morning, Kim. Good morning. You can see I'm doing it very differently this morning. And Ty, you're staying in bed, not get out. And there's nothing wrong with that either. If I've got a few things I want to do, and they happen to be outside and here at the desk, because I want to do those readings from last night. And also, I'm going to go to the gym, so I need to plan a little bit to get to that. So, and positive vibes, please, you're in. Bootcast. Oh, gosh. You're getting a bootcast done. Oh, gosh. All blessings to you. I think you will be managing to get through it. We've got that feminine energy already to show that up. So wonderful. Hi, Ros. Hope you're feeling better. I am. Thank you. And that would be either Caitlin or Sandra, I would think. So wonderful. Thank you. If you click on there should be in the description of permissions to show your face and name and that there. Hopefully that might work. No, you have one already on your foot. Moon boot, one of those. Yeah, it makes it a little bit more difficult, doesn't it? So thank you. Oh, you love my top. Thank you. It's a straight purple T-shirt. So thank you. It almost matches, sort of. No, it doesn't quite. It does sort of blend in with my tabletop, the cloth that's underneath. So thank you. Now, with this last one, the Eight of Wands, as we've got at the top, is about, I don't know what I had come in then. The Eight of Wands at the top is about, and because it's in the positive, that, the upright position, it's swift progress, communication, emails, change, fresh energy, can be hectic, and air travel. Air travel looks like very fast, doesn't it? Remember, this is the work energy we're looking at too. So it certainly is going to have things moving fairly quickly in your workspace today. And the major arcana, well, number 4 is the Emperor. So that is, even though we have that, it is in reverse. So it's not quite what would be a leadership role, discipline and the rest. It's more leading into a tyrant. So there's a tyrant, control, power hungry. So in the workspace, there is that awareness warning around someone who really is dominating and doing the lordy over it type of thing is what I'm feeling. So if that is you as a boss in your workspace, I think it really gives that little tickle of warning. Be careful how you are handling things, because nobody likes a tyrant, and the power hungry, it can bite you in the face later. That type of thing is what I'm getting from that. But it certainly is involving fast movement of what's happening, and that can be sometimes why, because there's not as much awareness of how fast growth can happen in a business, and being able to manage it really does take skill. And I do speak of that from experience with growing a business. So you take it careful. So let's see what it does when it combines in this workspace. And what does that feel like? If you're looking at even though this is in reverse, if you're looking at it as the negative space that's here, the white space, it still looks like a building and an empire, a township, as something that is going to be continuing to grow subliminally. That's what I'm feeling, is that springboard, the being able to use that are the thoughts and the planning and all that's gone into working the progress to shoot it off. That's what I'm feeling. It is that wonderful energy of being able to take action now from those thoughts, from that is in the subconscious mind around what you're wanting to do with work. So still take those steps, even though that previous analysis that I made. Analysis, that sounds pretty formal and business-like, isn't it? So that's the type of bent it is. It's keep it a little less business-like and take the chance. Work from what is that subliminal, that subconscious, that, those creative ideas that are going to come forward, and shoot them off into the skies and get that growth happening in what you're wanting to bring forward. So I can't see it, but it's grommy. Okay, look, Kelly, I don't know why. It should actually have it in there, so I'll need to actually paste it as a comment in the group for everybody to do later. That's all right. I'll work on that. So, and Kim, good morning. Well, you're working today, so I hope it goes quick. Starting soon. I'd say your day's going to fly through with some of those ideas that might be working underneath the surface and things that are, or even energies that are working under the surface, especially with that one. So I think you'll probably find a lot more productivity in it as well. And good luck to Kim as well for her work. Now, let's come back to this. Now, just as a quick summary, this was the home, you, and work. So as far as the home goes, look, I really do feel that you may have, it feels like the energies are really smashing together, personalities, people in the home space. And I do feel, though, that it's stabbing yourself. It almost looks like this one here is a nose, if you can see that curve there, and a bit of a pinprick in the nose. I feel that there's, even though we know it's a wand, and we've got both wands here, the 5 and the Queen, it does feel like there's a bit of a smothering and domination here in the workspace of the feminine energy, the mum, the wife, whatever, is trying to really say something, and it's just irritating. I feel there's just going to be, it's at the level of irritation, not World War III type thing within the home space. I think it's just irritation through the day. So have that pre-warning of the energy and the feel of it, and it's okay. It doesn't matter that, we're here to experience all forms of emotions and etc. So there we have it in the home space. We are going to be able to ask for help, this inner help that we ourselves, this is you, and be able to bring that forward so that we're not feeling quite so down and defeated, that we are actually able to be lifted up and have our full colours shine, our full, who we are, shine yourself out and present as if, this is me. And it's okay to be me and love me, that type of thing. Even though, is there a hearts card in the tarot? I don't know, something specific, 3 of hearts or something. No, 3 of, I can't remember. That's how long since I've done tarot off the top of my head. And certainly I feel that there is a productive part of the day when combining these 2 cards, that it's not always just that is obvious. Remember the reversal, it's not all that obvious, but allow yourself to be shifting your energy up and out and about, and it's going to happen fast. What you're doing will move through fast, and suppress or even out. I think it's also standing up for yourself if there happens to be that overbossy boss type thing, that you're going to be able to deal with that successfully in good ways. So that's where those cards are for our day-to-day. It took a little bit of time. It takes me a bit of time to warm up to the tarot, being not the energy that I'm as used to in cards. I love the Lenormand, as you know. So, but I'm enjoying the possibilities with this way that these tarot, the transparent tarot work. So thank you, each and every one of you, and especially to those who have checked out that link and booked in to have your own little 3-card transparent tarot reading. So I'll leave it there for today. Have a wonderful day. Be the best you that you can be in all ways, and blessings, however it works out for you. Namaste. Bye.